Welcome back to the grind for one of my least favorite boss fights in all of Act 7.3, the Cable boss fight, because he has supercharged and enhanced abilities, and then Vigorous Assault, and he's aggressive. So he's going to be triggering his regens and power gains very frequently, and whenever he has a regen, he's going to be unblockable, and that special one, while unblockable, is just not good news. So what you really want for this fight, ideally, is perfect power control, and Magik has that. But first, we have to get to a special 2 and get all his power drained, which is kind of challenging with all his power gain. But you see, we were holding block to discourage him from throwing specials. Here, he did throw one off, and he is unblockable right now, so we do have to play careful. But we are going to get up to our special 2 again, and we're going to now be able to prevent him from ever using another special attack. And Magik is an amazing champion because of that perfect power control. You can really cut out a lot of difficult nodes and situations or champion special attacks just because you can ignore power on the opponent. And you do have to build up to your special 2 relatively quickly, but you can, still have some downtime of that power lock because you can push them to a whole bar of power before activating your special 2. And what you really ideally want to do is master the stand-up intercept and the backdraft intercept with Magik, so you can just keep a cycle going like this and not have to worry about block damage or other types of intercepting or anything like that, because that will allow for more mess-ups. Also, with Magik's Limbo, if you intercept after you cross a bar of power and you mess up, the damage you take during Limbo, as long as it doesn't kill you, will then be given back to you. So that's great. And so you can see this is a little bit of a high hit fight, but it only is about a 2.5 minute fight, which is quite long, I suppose. But for such a challenging boss, I am very happy with, spending 2.5 minutes with Magik just completely shutting Cable down, rather than having to struggle with other champions and potentially mess up. Now, of course, there are other champions that can do this fight with other power control champions, but Magik, I just wanted to showcase because she's one of the oldest champions in the game that has stayed at the top of the game pretty much throughout the entire existence of her in the game. And this is a great example of why. One of the most challenging, for me anyways, boss fights in the highest level of story content available at this time, and she just completely shut him down and made it like nothing. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're lucky enough to have a Magik, I recommend putting in the practice with her. But let me know which champions you use for this boss if you've done it, and I hope to see you in the next video.